Goalkeepers and parents, Christian from keeperstop.com. I want to do a segment for goalkeepers and parents or partners that goalkeepers could do in their backyard or at home. So today's session is going to be goalkeeper handling at home. No equipment, no excuses, no problems. You can do this in your front yard or backyard. First exercise, we're going to do a little bit of skipping with rotations. Great coordination exercise as well as a warm-up. Connecting the eyes and the hands as well as warming up the body. So you can skip around. It's something you do in your front or backyard. You get a little bit of twist in there. You go high. So the spinal rotations start getting some blood flow to your mid-back, to your pecs, to your shoulders. All right, go. So make sure you connect your eyes as well as the ball. All right, so you're starting to develop a relationship with the ball. Go higher with that skip. You can change directions. You don't have to go around in a circle. Change directions. Oh, yep, good. Pick it up quick. Pick it up, pick it up. Good. If you drop it, you just call keeper and you pick it up quick. Okay? And again, just connecting. It's fingertips to that ball. Fingertips. You can go forwards. You can go backwards. All right, keep going. All right, now look only at the ball. Look only at the ball. Now skip, skip. Just skip, just skip. Ball in your hand like this. Just there you go. So sometimes for youth goalkeepers, the whole skipping motion is difficult. It's a coordination exercise. So if a goalkeeper has troubles with a skip and the twist, just have them get the skip down, connecting their eyes to the ball, just warming up their fingertips, okay? So just get used to this. If they have trouble with the rotation, you see a lot of pro goalkeepers when they first start, you see opening up here, and then you can go ahead and add them forwards and backwards, maybe a little bit low. All right, here we go. Here we go. Go again. Yeah, good. Open up the chest a little bit more. Get that ball further outside. Yeah, there you go. Further outside. Further. Straighten that arm a little bit. Straighten the arm. Straighten the arm. Good. And rest. Okay, the first progression, we did a lot of upper body movements, connecting our eyes to the ball, rotations, getting our body, upper body warmed up. Second part is we're in lower body. More coordination and more handling. So this one is for your hamstrings and your glutes as well as your hip flexors. So it's just high knees, high knees, high knees, but we're gonna put a ball in there. High knees, high knees. You can keep your eyes connected to the ball, or advanced goalkeepers, you can stay forward and work on peripheral vision, okay? So you start off high knees, just get the coordination right, throw a ball in there. All right, and that's just a little bit more difficult. So start simple, move to more complex, and more complex movement would be to skip. So let me skip into frame, okay? If you drop the ball, you just pick it up, scoop it, and balanced, okay? Here we go, give it a try. I'll do it in the background. Okay, simple to complex, which is like, if you needed to, you just start over. Rome wasn't built in a day, I just made a mistake, we picked it up, boom, and we keep going. This is great exercise for cardio as well as just goalkeeper handling. Youth to pros can do this on their own. And again, there's no harm making a mistake. Your flexibility become better, your cardiovascular, your stamina will be better. And again, you're developing a better connection to the overall ball. So give it a try, come on, here we go. We end with this. If you could do this, you'll be a star at any dance club. Now that we have a chance to warm up our body a little bit, get a connection with our eyes, the ball, and our body, we can do a little bit of rhythm training and get a little deeper in some of these stretches. So we're gonna start off on the ground, get a little bit of stretch, and it's more of a dynamic stretch. We're gonna do some figure eights, fingertips, two fingertips, around, fingertips, fingertips, go around. So I'll feel it in the hips, I'll feel it in the low back. You don't wanna lock out so it feels painful, but you wanna feel it in the hamstrings, you're gonna feel it in the glutes here. I feel it in the sides. I can go forward. You really wanna get aggressive, you can roll out, get some abs, okay? You can do a push-up on it, and go back, and then go back in. All right, so I feel it nice. Switch directions if you want. Two hands, two fingers, fingertips, fingertips, fingertips. Stay connected. You can stop if you feel a point. Okay, keep going. Okay. All right. So just figure eights, fingertips in any direction, anything you do. You can do forward, you could do whatever you want. You could do back. There's a ton of things that you can do. Use your imagination. I know some goalkeeper coaches that will go forwards and then back and then throw it and try to catch it. And I don't want to hurt my young goalkeeper here by going into him. Okay, so the next progression besides fingertips on the ground is some figure eights, inside to outside. So we're getting deeper in to a step, maybe to pick up the ball or to take a step, okay? So it's glutes, you're gonna feel it in your quads a little bit. So you go forwards, yep, good job. Okay, so you go faster if you feel like you got it. Faster. Switch directions if you want, okay? So you get a little bit of rhythm once you got it under control, a little bit of a sway. So I feel with my glutes working, see how you do, come on, it's okay. And again, it's important, it's like, he builds his comfort, he builds his familiarity. And what he's learning is not only about the ball here, but he's learning about his body. He's learning how to control his body. And in goalkeeping, that's what's important. Two things you're controlling, the ball and the body. And this is that starts to build this relationship. It's not about just diving around. And these are things, he's a 9-year-old goalkeeper. This is things that he could do on his own in his backyard or front yard with his parents, with a brother or sister to make it fun. Practice doesn't make perfect, it makes permanent. So what he's learning is good body control. He's learning how to control his body, and it starts at home. It doesn't have to be on a field. So again, no field, no equipment, no excuses. Just need a ball. Even if you don't have a ball, practice with a shoe. You know, it doesn't matter. As long as he's trying to figure out how to connect an object with his hands and then have his body control it. Another great at-home goalkeeper training exercise is tennis balls, all right? Everybody's got them. You could use bundled up socks, it doesn't matter. You could use rocks if you didn't have bundled up socks, or tennis balls. I mean, half of these tennis balls were borrowed from fields or my dogs, what have you. So again, athletic position, I'm gonna throw a ball on the left-hand side. He's gonna step to get his body behind it. So he's connecting an athletic movement with his eyes and his hands, learning to control his body and the ball from a good ready position. Low ball to here. So I'm gonna stand there, gonna toss the ball, and then his dad is gonna jump in. It could be a high ball. And again, we want that nice line. Catch, eyes are behind the ball, head is behind the ball, spinal column's behind it. The nice step that gives him a nice set of balance as well as a structure to catch that ball from. So left side low, left side high, be right side high. A lot of youth goalkeepers have trouble with that high ball. So it's great to start working on fun exercises. Ready? Jump in. So again, start left, step behind the ball. There you go. I'm only working on one hand right now, just so he's working on a little bit more concentration, and that's okay. We have a bunch of balls. Throw it back. Here we go. Good. So a couple more to the left, low. Good. So squeeze that ball. Squeeze it. Eyes to the hands. Good. Okay. So it seems easy, but it's not. Okay, good. Stay with it. Good. Okay, that was left side. Let's do a couple with the right. Good. Good. So he's obviously better to his right hand side. More coordination with his right hand. So you can see it's much more fluid. Good. And you can make it, so he's got to move his feet, all right? So now he's learning a little bit of footwork. Now dad's going to jump in, give him some services. And you could, now if you wanted to, you don't have to make him alternate. You can make him guess. High, low, left, right, whatever. You increase the services, the speed of the service if you want it to be better. I'm working with 5 tennis balls, again, rolled up socks. Whatever it is, try not to cross your feet, athletic movements, good. The next progression we'll do, and I'll step back in here, is this one will be harder. So we did same side, now we're gonna do opposite side. So like a high hand save, and again, this is just an initial coordination thing. I want you to catch a ball on this side with this hand. So watch, so if I throw it to so you want to step up and you can throw it to me. So you have a ball, so this side right here. So now we're working on maybe a high hand save or deflecting the ball out of bounds. So it's just an additional coordination activity. So up here, so if a ball above your shoulder, I want high hand. Okay? And so you can still do low balls, all right? And it doesn't matter if you catch it wrong, but I want you to work on, okay, so we're getting our body. So do some low balls now, low balls. So I gotta work on it. Gotta get better goalkeeper shape. So balls above the shoulders, okay? So he's working on a little hand-eye coordination, working on a little body control. Okay, now give it a shot. So use your imagination. You don't need equipment. You don't need a fancy, turf field. This is a front yard in the USA. You could do this on a dirt field. You could do this on a driveway. Nothing that we did today required diving or expensive equipment. You can use tennis balls. You can use a regular ball. You can use balled up socks. You can have a brother or sister serve for you. What we did in the first part, it's a lot of individual work, from cardio to flexibility and mobility. That is the foundation that we seem to forget. Every goalkeeper wants to dive around, and parents that pay for expensive goalkeeper training want to see goalkeepers diving around. But we want to be able to control our body and the ball first before we're able to make that 1 in a million save or that extension save once that a goalkeeper makes during a game. But a goalkeeper will catch the ball here, will catch the ball there a dozen times potentially during a game. Any questions on goalkeeper training for youth to more advanced goalkeepers, contact keeperstop.com. We're here to answer any questions. Thank you very much.